Today, the focus of my presentation is models of curriculum design, traditional and contemporary models. Dear viewers, please watch the entire video. At the end of the video, there are MCQs based on the presentation. Dear viewers, let us first try to understand what is models of curriculum design. Curriculum design involves the systematic planning and development of educational programs to achieve specific learning outcomes. Traditionally, curriculum design has followed a structured and sequential approach, but contemporary models incorporate diverse perspectives and considerations. Here, we explore the traditional academic discipline-based model and contemporary models such as the competency-based model and the social functions activities model, social reconstruction. What is traditional academic discipline-based model? The traditional academic discipline-based model is one of the oldest and most widely used approaches to curriculum design. This model organizes educational content around specific academic disciplines or subjects, emphasizing a structured and linear progression through a predetermined sequence of courses. It is rooted in the idea that students should acquire a foundational understanding of key academic subjects, and it has been a dominant paradigm in education for many years. Key characteristics: 1. Subject-centered structure. The curriculum is organized around traditional academic disciplines such as mathematics, science, language arts, social studies, and the humanities. Each subject is typically taught as a separate and distinct entity, with its own set of learning objectives and content. 2. Linear and sequential progression. The curriculum follows a linear and sequential progression, often determined by grade levels or academic years. Students typically advance from one grade to the next, with each grade level representing a predetermined set of subjects and content. 3. Standardization. There is an emphasis on standardizing content delivery and assessment methods to ensure consistency across educational institutions. Standardized textbooks, curriculum guides, and assessments are commonly used to maintain uniformity. 4. Teacher-centered instruction. The teacher plays a central role in delivering content and facilitating learning. Assessments are often knowledge-based, evaluating students' understanding of facts and concepts within each discipline. 5. Emphasis on foundational knowledge. The model prioritizes the acquisition of foundational knowledge in core academic subjects. Mastery of key concepts is typically assessed through examinations and standardized tests. Advantages of traditional academic discipline-based model. 1. Clear structure. The model provides a clear and structured framework for organizing subject matter, making it easy for educators to plan and deliver instruction. 2. Standardization. Standardizing content helps maintain consistency across educational institutions, ensuring that students have a similar foundational knowledge base. 3. Foundational knowledge. Students gain a solid foundation in core academic disciplines, which can serve as a basis for more advanced studies. Disadvantages of traditional academic discipline-based model. 1. Lack of flexibility. The model may lack flexibility in accommodating diverse learning styles and individual student needs. 2. Overemphasis on memorization. Traditional academic models may encourage rote memorization rather than critical thinking or problem-solving skills. 3. Not always reflective of real-world contexts. The curriculum may not always align with the complexities of real-world problems and applications, potentially leading to a gap between academic learning and practical skills. Let me now discuss competency-based model of curriculum design. The competency-based model is a contemporary approach to curriculum design that focuses on defining and measuring specific learning outcomes or competencies. Unlike traditional models that emphasize seat time and course completion, competency-based education (CB) places an emphasis on learners' ability to demonstrate mastery of skills and knowledge. This model is gaining popularity for its flexibility, personalized learning pathways, and alignment with real-world application. Key characteristics. 1. Outcome-focused design. The curriculum is designed around clearly defined learning outcomes or competencies that students are expected to demonstrate. Learning objectives are explicit and measurable, providing a roadmap for both educators and learners. 2. Flexibility and personalization. Learning is flexible, allowing students to progress at their own pace based on their mastery of competencies. Students may advance as soon as they demonstrate proficiency, allowing for individualized learning pathways. 3. Application-oriented learning. The emphasis is on the practical application of knowledge and skills. Learning is designed to be relevant to real-world contexts and professional practice. 4. Student-centered approach. Learners are placed at the center of the educational experience. They actively engage in the learning process and take responsibility for their progress. 5. Assessment of mastery. Assessments are focused on measuring mastery of competencies rather than completing a set period of instruction. Mastery is often demonstrated through authentic assessments, projects, simulations, and real-world applications. Advantages of competency-based model of curriculum design. 1. Individualized learning. Students progress based on mastery, accommodating different learning speeds and styles. Learners who already possess certain competencies can move quickly through familiar material. 2. Application of knowledge. The model places a strong emphasis on the practical application of knowledge and skills, preparing students for real-world challenges. 3. Adaptable to diverse learners. Allows for customization to meet the needs of diverse learners, including those who may have different learning styles or prior knowledge. Advantages of competency-based model of curriculum design. 1. Complex implementation. Implementing a competency-based model can be challenging due to the need for personalized assessment and varied learning pathways. Educators need to develop and manage a system that allows for individualized learning plans. 2. Resource-intensive. Requires careful planning, resource allocation, and technology infrastructure to support individualized learning. Dear viewers, let us solve some important multiple-choice questions from the presentation. Question 1. What is a key characteristic of the traditional academic discipline-based model of curriculum design? A. Emphasis on individualized learning. B. Focus on practical application of knowledge. C. Organization around academic disciplines. D. Mastery-based progression. Correct answer is C. Organization around academic disciplines. Question 2. In the competency-based model, how do students progress through the curriculum? A. Based on standardized testing. B. At a fixed pace determined by grade levels. C. Mastery of specific learning outcomes or competencies. D. Following a linear and sequential progression. Correct answer is C. Mastery of specific learning outcomes or competencies. Question 3. What is a disadvantage of the traditional academic discipline-based model? A. Lack of flexibility. B. Emphasis on practical skills. C. Customization for diverse learners. D. Focus on real-world application. Correct answer is A. Lack of flexibility. Question 4. What is a key advantage of the competency-based model? A. Standardization of content. B. Mastery-based progression. C. Emphasis on academic disciplines. D. Rote memorization of facts. Correct answer is B. Mastery-based progression. Question 5. Which model is characterized by a teacher-centered approach and standardized content delivery? A. Competency-based model. B. Social functions activities model. C. Traditional academic discipline-based model. D. Project-based model. Correct answer is C. Traditional academic discipline-based model. Question 6. What is the primary focus of the competency-based model's assessments? A. Mastery of competencies. B. Completion of a set period of instruction. C. Memorization of facts. D. Grade level progression. Correct answer is A. Mastery of competencies. Question 7. Which model places a strong emphasis on the practical application of knowledge and skills? A. Traditional academic discipline-based model. B. Competency-based model. C. Social functions activities model. D. Project-based model. Correct answer is B. Competency-based model. Question 8. Which model allows students to progress based on their own pace and mastery of competencies? A. Project-based model. B. Competency-based model. C. Traditional academic discipline-based model. D. Social functions activities model. Correct answer is B. Competency-based model. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel Education and Teacher Education at Shoking Bilal.